I'll ask you, since we talk about, the woman you want versus the woman you need, why is it so hard for, and Steve kind of touched on it a little bit, but I want to ask you because he already did it. Why is it so hard for us to recognize that we need a woman? You know what I'm saying? Why do we allow our wants and our desires to
dictate more than what we need?
Yeah.
Man, listen, I think, again, I'm talking from I can only speak from my perspective and my experience. That's all I can speak from is me.
That's why you here.
So for me, okay, so like to answer your question right off the bat, I think a lot of that, it comes from how we were raised, bro. Mm-hmm. Whatever your background is, so for me, I was raised by a single parent, single mom, never lived in a household with a married couple, ever. In my 36 years, never lived in, so I didn't see that growing up.
What was your relationship with your pops, if you don't mind?
I didn't have a relationship with my pops.
Okay.
To be honest with you, man. It was, we talk every couple of years.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, growing up, I'm be honest with you, man, I never wanted to get married. When I was like a teenager, never wanted to get married.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I was 31, 32 that I thought, maybe that's something that I need to do. Even though I was raised in the church and the Bible says he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I recognized that. I believed in all that. But just knowing what I come from, knowing my background, knowing how I was raised, I never wanted to get married in my 20s. Never. I knew I wasn't even mature enough for that. You know what I mean? And so I wasn't even looking for what I want, for what I need in my 20s, like at all. You know what I mean? Like I'm just having fun, doing what I do, and whatever, because I don't even plan on going that route anyway.
Yeah.
Again, going back to what we just talked about, being young versus being a little bit older. Now, sometimes I think us as men, to answer the second half of your question, I think as men sometimes we let society, sometimes we let social media dictate to us, what we should be marrying, what we should be, settling down with. You know what I mean? And so for me, man, it's just getting out of my own way and getting out of my head what I think, I should be with, and going with what feels right to me. You know what I mean? And that's just where I'm at with it now. Like I said, before this, before my 30s, I wasn't interested in getting married, period.
Yeah.
So I didn't give a damn what you was bringing to the table. And I know that's a little bit later on, but I didn't give a damn what you was bringing to the table. You know what I mean? Just so happened that, not trying to brag or anything, I've been in relationships. I've dealt with women who, pretty solid. You know what I mean? And I played around, whatever, and we went our separate ways. But, like I said, now I'm being older, it's like, I know what I need, and I know what I like, and there got to be a good little marriage between the two, what I need and what I like. You got to have a healthy balance of both. But some shit is just trivial, like we said, and you just got to know what's most important to you.
Yeah.
To me, it's height.
Yeah.
My girl can't be, super duper duper short. I don't want no short ass sons.
I'm
worried about that. That's a real fear for me.
What if you have a girl?
I don't even want that. I ain't gonna even speak that. I ain't even speaking that. But if I do have a girl, God forbid, if she's short, I don't give a damn. I don't care about if I have. I ain't gonna, if I was to ever have a daughter and she was short, who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But son, I don't want no short ass son, man.
You got a tall daughter though.
Huh?
You got a tall daughter.
We can get on that court and figure out some shit. But I don't want no daughters, bro. I don't want no daughters, especially no cute daughters. If I have a daughter, she ugly, we cool. We good. I'll take a ugly daughter.
Wow.
Yeah,
Come on,
man,
dog.
I ain't gotta worry about no niggas. We good. I'll take a ugly ass daughter.
Hey, come on.
Yeah. I don't want no cute daughter.
Nah, relax.
I don't want no cute daughter.
Niggas shoot at anything.
I don't want no daughters, period.
That concludes today's episode of When Parenting Goes Wrong. Tune in next week as we talk about
I'll take a ugly daughter.
Ryan's jail experience.
Nah, bro, I want sons, man. So I look at the height. You know what I'm saying? Let me see your family. Let me see your people. You know what I mean? I'm 6'3", but
you know who he sound like though? He sound like my boy Ocho on I Am Athlete. That boy say I check out a woman's ankles.
Well, he was talking about the athletic part. Like I ain't even worried about the athletic part. Like that's whatever. Like that's.
I mean, you talking about the height? He talking about athleticism.
Man, that's
you talking
real,
about height.
bro. You gotta think
That's what we all do though.
So is that something that you want, or is that something that you need?
Both. I mean, well, I'm let me say.
He don't need it.
I don't need it.
He don't need it.
I mean, if I have a short ass son, man, I'm gonna make fun of that nigga. Like, I'm be honest.
You supposed to. That's a part of growing up.
I mean, I make fun of that nigga when he grown too. I mean, seriously though, bro, I don't want no short ass son.
This nigga toxic.
Steve over here getting mad.
No, he's not short. Like, by short, I mean 5'6", 5'7". You know,
you ain't gonna have no 5'6" just off the strength of you.
5'9". That's like 1-2. You know he's not no
5'10", bro.
Oh, you at the combine. Boys at the combine numbers. That boy Ryan showing combine love.
Hey,
tell us you tried out for the NFL without telling us you tried out for the NFL.
Combine, they push your ass down. Nigga, I was 6'3" in high school, 6'3" in JUCO, 6'2" at Sam Houston. Nigga, I tried out. Nigga, I was 6 foot. I'm like, oh shit, this shit ain't gonna work. This shit ain't gonna work out. Yeah, no, but that's me, man. I'm just talking shit. But
hey, man, but you know, if your son come out short, it's gonna be on you because you provide that extra.
Well, okay, well we good. We good then. I'm in good shape.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
I'm in good shape.